Yes. Back again on this one just because of Manchester United. That's the channel. Please smash the like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We won a game. Much more needed win, to be candid. We need that win after that shambolic performance against Everton. And we all came, Manchester United came here to sneak a win, a victory at Crystal Palace. 2 in favor of Manchester United, 2-1 the match ended. Crystal Palace scored first from the spot kick by the big man himself, Mateta, after retaking the first free penalty. And in the second, we equalized through Zeski. What a volley, what a good goal from a set piece. What a pass from Bruno as well. And quite fantastic goal, because that was a very tight angle, and Zeski actually put his head down and had a very good goal. Last time against Everton, we received a lot of sticks, and he redeemed himself today with a beautiful goal in that tight angle. What a good goal by Zeski. And an equalize came from also a set piece, was Mason Mount to make it 2. What a game for Mason Mount there to make it 2. So that means Bruno has 2 assists. Yeah, 2 assists. And what a game. The first half, let's be serious, guys. That was nothing to write home about. That was so bad. That was so poor. That was nothing to write home about. The first half was just like that. They're beating us to the second ball. We couldn't control. We couldn't do anything in that first half. But in the second half, the game changed. Actually, it was always the opposite from the beginning of the season. Manchester United will play well in the first half, and the second half will find ourselves nowhere to be found. So, but in this case, it was all the way around. Like, first half was dreadful. Second half, we took it to them, and we controlled the game, and there wasn't like a good game for me. If you watch it very well, it was just like anybody can win. It could be a draw, it could be a win by anybody, because we could see the energy level of Crystal Palace was dead in the second half. They play in the midweek in Europa, and it really affected them. You could see the first half there was so much energy, but the second half, it was nothing to write home about. Let's look at the players. There's no players that I can say really stand out. They all have average game. The goalkeeper, there's nothing he can do from this spot. He did well. I mean, there's no much too much for Lamens. Some players, actually, let's be serious. Luke Shaw had a good game, no doubt about that. I'm going to give him 7, or let me say 6.5. He really tried. He saved us some. There was a chance he has to intercept. What's the name of this guy from Crystal Palace? Forgotten his name right now. From the Arsenal sold to Crystal Palace, Nketiah. And what a block from Luke Shaw put us in that game. That would have been 2-0, no doubt about it. So Luke Shaw had a very good game. Delete had an average game today. His sleep almost made us to pay for it. He didn't have a very good game today. Let me be serious. And also Euro. Euro caused the penalty, and it's really affecting Euro right now. And I'm worried about him being a young lad, full of energy. He didn't start the season so well, and I wish he could maintain his stand at the back, because with the look of things, if any changes coming up, it's gotta going to be Euro, and we shouldn't be. Euro should be somebody we have to rely on upon his age and everything, but it just looked like it's not looking good for Euro. He was substituted right there in the second half, and that was a shame. Of course, he's a young chap. He has to make mistakes, but I don't know what's wrong with Amorim, which he does. He has favorite. Let me put it that way. Even if Dalo is playing rubbish, he won't take him up. But in this case, he is spat on Euro for me. It's not looking good for Euro. So Euro had an average game. So I'm going to give him 4. He didn't do too much, just an average before he was taken off. In the midfield, Casemiro will have scored in the first minute, and quiet game. Second half, I feel there was so much energy, much control in the second half, and Bruno has 2 assists. Will have been in contention for the man of the match, but I don't see much from him today. But it just like okay game. Let me put it that way. Okay game for me. And the wing backs, Dalo really tried today. Showed some flashes. He went forward, but it's not something I'm looking for in him anyway. But he did a job. And Ahmad too couldn't master himself in this game. Some few passes, lost control, couldn't pass, and off target and everything. So he didn't have a very good game. He was substituted also as well too. Up front, Mbuemo too. For the past 2 games now, let me say Everton, he had an okay game. No flashes, nothing. He gave us nothing. So he didn't do too well today at all. So I'm going to just give him 5.5 or 6. He didn't no threat so much from him. At some points, he was a little bit tired as well too. So that's that. Messi Mount, the scorer, he came on. Was in position of Cunha, and he did well. Scored a goal. He maintained he controlled the game. I think if Mason Mount is not injured, he can give us something in that midfield. He can give us something that forward, and he really did well behind Zeski, and he controlled the game. He plays energy. He has full of energy, and there's a lot. He scored a good goal from the set piece, and also I'm going to give him 6.5. So he did very well. And Zeski, the scorer, last time in Everton, he looked dreadful. He was not in the game. He couldn't control. He didn't do jack in that Everton. But today, he redeemed himself, and I like it. Very good game, good goal. At some point, he controlled the ball so well, even more than Sesko so far this season, and gave us something in the second half. In that midfield, he dropped deep. He controlled. He helped in assists. He did a lot in this game. So Zeski has a very good game, no doubt about it. So for me, it's also 6.5 or 7. He had a very good game. Meno came on, and I want to say nothing so special about Meno in this game. Time has already gone. I still don't know why Gaffer has not been starting him, even if our midfield is full of shit. And Meno has not even lived up to expectations. Like maybe that he did something anytime he come on. He didn't do much in most of the games he been called upon. So I won't say even the time is enough, but definitely all players need more time. If Casemiro and Bruno could be struggling, why don't you try Meno and Ugarte? I mean, but it is what it is. I don't know what the coach is doing. So Meno didn't have much to put in there. I didn't see much on him, And who else came on? And also kudos to Busha Martinez. Lisandro Martinez is back. He played. He came on for Luke Shaw. He had a pretty steady at the back. This is the time we need Lisandro right now. We need him at that back line. At least he's going to give us something, bringing the ball to the midfield and so on. This is the kind of players I want, and I pray it's going to be very okay for us coming into this game, into this season at this time. This is very, very much here. And I hope we won't have any injury till the end of this season. We really need Lisandro Martinez. So, Mazarawi too played at the back, but I didn't really see much of him. He was also, I think, he was substituted as well too. So for the manager, as I've said, I'm murmuring out. There's still nothing that can show us that, oh, we actually played so well in this game or we controlled the game. It was just like, play it here, play it there. Just go and give us something. We are FC moment. Yeah, Moment FC. Just give us something. There's nothing that I could say, oh, that'll put me on the, oh, that'll make me do like this. This is a good game. No, it was just nothing. Let's be realistic. This guy, the players has their own fault as well, because I said it to one of my friends. I said, but Manchester United play when they want to play. They want to win when they want to win. When they don't want to win, there's nothing. You won't even see it coming out. So their Moment FC. So, and everything still boils down to the manager. What does he tell them? How do he lift these boys up? We can't. Next game now is going to be West Ham at home. Are we going to see a different energy, or are we going to kick off for there? You can't actually predict Manchester United right now. It's criminal. I didn't know we are going to win today. I predicted draw because Crystal Palace is going to win us, and they came up with something. So it's like everything still boils down to the manager. What does this guy has in stock? I've not really seen any pattern. I've not really seen any player that is stand out for in so many games. So he's not looking good for me. We didn't play so well. Let's be realistic. We didn't play well, and it doesn't make me feel like, oh, there's future in this team. Let me say the team has already dropped. They're not inspiring. Even the owners, they're not inspiring. And this is the time going to January. We need to sign players. Well, it's looking like, are we actually going to sign, or what was this Ineos? What are they going to do? We don't know. So it's not absolutely looking good. So we won the game. Let's see how it goes. I can't even look at the table. I'm not really interested, because let's just keep the hope going. It's not a good game. It's not a good game. It's not a good game. So guys, smash the like on the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. On to the next one. It is what it is. It is what it is. Absolutely.